Welcome everybody to Valkyria Chronicles 4. I am me. I'm joined by my good friend Nick.
Hello.
And who knows what happens in 2 and 3? I can't get them in America.
And one of them we wouldn't even be able to read, so.
You Nick, all I have to do, right, is to get like one of those apps that I can just like the computer version of the app where I can take a picture of the screen and it'll machine translate it for me. And then I'd share that with you, and we could take turns reading machine translated game and see how well that goes and how sane the plot is.
Yeah, and all you have to do is acquire a totally legitimate PSP from Japan. Yeah, they're totally real.
Totally legit. Totally,
Today our hometown burned.
Ignore all the mods. These are just mods. I will say, I do like the trying to think about it. The pretending it's like a picture book art style. Mocking picture book art. Whatever you want to say, however you want to say it. I do like it. Man, you look a lot edgier than Welkin.
Yeah.
Your tank's a lot edgier than Welkin, too.
Yeah, Welcome was very, like, Steve Rogers levels of, like, pure boy.
Too friggin' tense.
I'll be honest, I don't know if I like
so sack up, Commander. It's about time we get
armor
ready to
legging
roll
thing
out.
they have.
Let's show those imps what's
Like
coming
that,
to them.
the part skirt. I don't know what to call it. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Because it feels like it wouldn't really accomplish much. While also adding a lot of weight.
Huh? You getting those wind whispers again? Imperials incoming! All right, boys, it's go time!
Damn, I had a lot of people just chilling in the flowers while I'm here drawing.
Wallace, they won't advance until they're done shelling the area. We should have time to prepare. Kai, take a group to that southern hill and slow down their left
Run
flank.
through the mortar
Raz,
fire.
take 2 soldiers east and make some noise
What?
for us.
I mean,
you got that?
Gotcha.
That's kind of how war works back then.
I know, but it's just dope.
At your command.
That's just that one guy again. The blue-haired tank commander
Ready to
guy
engage.
person
Is he our brother, and is he gonna die for no fucking reason?
We can do this.
I sure hope so. I sure hope, like, we're just chilling out talking and some random soldier sprints past
Eliminate all
everyone in
Imperial
our
hostiles.
group to
Let's
shoot him
stop
and then
their
runs
advance.
off.
Squad E, move out.
Hear symbols,
First
which
we'll see how they respond
I don't
to
think
some
they had
infantry.
before.
Squad E, move out.
That... That's not something you want to hear from your commander. Let's see how the enemy reacts to some infantry. That's not something you want to hear.
I'm their commander. It's up to me to get everyone out alive.
Is this your first mission? You're a lieutenant. I feel like this isn't your first mission.
Concentrate. Remember your training. We can
Also
do this.
something you don't want to
I
hear
can
from
do
your
this.
commander.
He's whispering to himself. He's not on the radio right now.
I have my headset around my neck, and that microphone is like 3 inches from my mouth.
He has the sensitivity turned like way up,
Sensitivity turned way
down,
up.
however you want to.
Woo! The do.
Dear.
Whoa, Nick. All right, my main childhood buddy's a fucking shock trooper instead of a scout. Is gonna get a lot more use. I will be looking at the preview of the tutorial. I don't think they made the shock trooper any less dumb.
Yeah.
Looking at the preview, I don't think they made the shock trooper any less dumb.
Maybe they made the other classes just like more dumb to make it more useful.
Focus out there.
Okay, they just changed it. It's left click to crouch now. Before it was right click. It looks like, I mean, like, this is how the shock trooper was, but it looks like they're just a lot less accurate right now. But that's how he started out before. Right, so I have a grenade. I still throw it.
Goes like
I still
5 feet.
throw it like a wet paper towel. My healing, my gun. All right.
Wide open!
Oh, he just ragdolled. He had no idea what was going on. He was looking at memes on his phone. Can I not end the turn right now? I'd like to get him into. Well, actually, hold on. It's. Alright, Nick, what are the odds if I run him up there for my extra AP? It's gonna say, now use this character back there.
Watch out!
Sandbags, you right cover. Move behind your crouch, press left passive. Crouch screens take cover. Crouching makes the unit hard to hit, negates extra shot damage. Take cover behind sideways, you move.
Damn it, these assholes are in my way. I can't break through this.
There is one guy there, and you are in cover, and he is not.
Why not? You're invincible, right?
Oh, it's our sarcastic girl character, Nick.
Yeah.
Are you really getting tripped up over some common foot soldiers? Why don't you ever stop and think,
Oh, shut up. Just hurry and take them out, will ya?
Which one's gonna be the racist
never
one?
ask. This won't take long.
Okay, well, so she has the black hair, and he has the blue hair. So we have the two races right now that are in Valkyria 1.
Yeah.
Hi, it's deployed. Hello.
She may actually be used too,
Moving
because
out.
this having a sniper is really useful. Like, you know, like the one sniper, basically.
The sniper cut, yeah. So the sniper class specializes in sniping. Like her. I thought I saw
Her pants
something.
are very inappropriate for war.
Agreed. Thought I saw something over there. Wait, hold on. So he is in normal, like, fatigues or whatever.
Yeah.
These are not fatigues.
They are not.
Here come our guests.
Those are-
These are chaps.
yeah. Like, why is she wearing
Why
like, very
is she
leggings,
chaps?
very tight leggings?
Anyway.
There. Didn't take much.
All allies have been taken out.
I can't hide behind this.
Enemy forces ahead.
It's a scout, no sniper. Do I just use her again? I feel like I just used her again. I heard a loud bang over there. Ah!
Bang.
Too easy.
That was actually
Expect
pretty good luck there.
I was very much expecting that shot to miss.
Yeah.
I'm already seeing that we are gonna have a repeat of probably the first one, where unless they give me a really good reason not to, where I'm just gonna use one shock trooper who does everything.
But you'll be doing that from the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
It took you like a little bit to figure out.
It took me a
you just
little
use
bit to
shock
figure out how
trooper.
dumb shock troopers were.
Yeah.
Not a long time, like 2 missions, I think. But then I went, oh well, they just kind of kill everything and have the most health.
Well, it took you a while before you used like only one shock trooper and just had them run through everything. There was like it was like halfway through the game before you were like, oh, okay, like let me just, this is just what works. You were there was a semblance of trying to like have strategy before that.
Yeah. Well, because I at least I thought I'd have to be dealing with like tanks, and I thought I would need the
Here we go. About time, Claude.
Anti-tank guys.
Yeah.
the
I know.
anti-tank guys for it.
Soldiers.
And then I
Anti-tank
went, oh.
guys were just really bad at.
They were
killing
really
tanks
they're really
also.
bad at their job of anti-tank.
Yeah.
Now's our chance to take the offensive.
What have we been doing? Was that not the offensive? Replenish enemy's player phase. You can use it on the same unit multiple times in a row. This is used for cutting into enemy lines, hurrying past dangerous terrain, finishing dangerous enemy. That said, they're tired out. Start using. Blah, 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 blah. Yep, it's just the first game.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I was expecting more. Oh, that means season cover. Okay. I was expecting more than that, but you know.
Moving
Alright,
out.
Kai. I also use snipers like a lot because I was like, wow, it would actually be really strong if I can, you know, just use a sniper. And then I'm like, oh, but you know, the shock trooper does the exact same thing, and realistically, retaliation damage doesn't do that much since you auto heal.
Yeah.
All right, Kai, you got 4 tries at this. 1. Nice.
Too easy.
Well done!
That like half a second pause where she contemplates that she just murdered a man.
Uh-oh. That was a bit of a pause.
Busting out the tanks, huh? This one's all yours, Claude.
It wasn't for the fact that, I mean, it might still happen, but
It's our turn
Raz
now.
seems like he's
Fire
probably a
up the
childhood
engine,
friend,
Miles.
but he also looks
Yes,
like
sir.
the character that will definitely
Okay,
betray
the
you.
Hoffin's moving out.
Yeah.
Destroy the enemy tank.
Well, to be fair, we never got betrayed. Not really in the first one.
No.
Like the
He
closest
still
thing.
looks like a character that's going to betray you.
The closest thing was that guy shooting the girl, and he had a very good reason to do it.
Yeah.
Tanks boast firepower and endurance. God, I really hope so. They can withstand gunfire from any infantry until they pop the anti-tank shot at him in one tap of one bullet. They can destroy it by fire gun, drive it until. Okay. Because it's barbed wire. Oh, it tells me instead of me like trying to finagle it.
Now, the question is, can
It
you actually
uses
not
1
enter it?
CP, not 2.
Advancing.
Beep, beep, beep,
No, I'm sure I know you want this
Cover
cover,
me.
but I'm a tank.
beep. Oh god, its tank shot is so inaccurate.
Until you upgrade its accuracy and it becomes a sniper.
Until it becomes a sniper, they just, hello, your head, it is mine, bang.
Yeah, the fact that if it's always just gonna cost
let
1, that
them
means
get
the
the jump
sniper
on
might,
you.
I mean, a machine gun might actually be useful.
Well, Baba Booey.
Right there. Okay,
There's
moving out.
no way it's 1 CP, right? Like the entirety of the game. It's just now, right?
It's like, that was like the
Beep.
main thing. It costs 2 CP, but it's like, you know, really strong.
Beep, beep, I'm a tank.
Right there.
Missed.
No, I
You're not
hit it.
fighting back. Something's wrong.
No, actually, no, I think I missed the, it's,
Okay, moving
Yeah,
out.
you missed the
red.
weak point.
no, I died.
Right there.
Like, maybe they've just decided that
Anyone else
the
wanna
risk
try?
of using the tank,
Squatty,
since
don't
if it
take
dies, you
shit
lose
from
the mission,
nobody.
you know?
Yeah.
Nah.
Claude knows what I'm... Whoa, you okay?
Flowers.
The flowers.
Oh, yeah. They didn't stand a chance.
Not the flowers.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be commander of the Ranger Corps.
A commander still has a heart, same as a foot soldier. Rank doesn't make this any less painful to see.
My guy, I get it, but it's flowers.
Yeah.
You
Crying
killed
over
like
flowers.
5
Even
people
little girls
and a
have bigger
tank,
balls
and
these
how many people
days.
are in the are? And how many people were in the tank. Like,
Maybe. But what matters is that their hearts...
the hearts of the flower, Nick.
Not the hearts of the
I
people
get
we
it.
killed.
Power of the heart, blah, blah, blah. Look, just go turn in your report already, will ya? Can't go get sloshed if we're stuck here on standby.
Good point. I'll head to the command center.
Yeah, you do that. And tell the brass to send us tougher imps to fight next time, yeah?
I really want to know the timeline. Like, is this after Valkyria 1, or is this just an alternate timeline version of 1?
I mean, I think it's just an alternate like timeline because it's just like Valkyria 1. The war ended. So
Yeah, but like this could be World War. You know, that could have been World War 1. This is World War 4.
it's just like they keep trying to invade. Russia keeps trying to invade like a 5 square mile
Operation
area
Northern
and just like
Cross.
fails.
To be fair, you know, like if that 5 square mile had a Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Oh, book. Discover the Untold Edition, Second European War by viewing this chronicle. Select a new episode to continue.
It's still the Second War.
Or Second War. Open menu by pressing escape. Change the purpose. Anything can happen. Remember to save the order after any combat missions.
Maybe this is just happening at the same time as the events of 1.
I can't use WASD. It's so annoying. Options of ability title, check chapter. That's video, squad stories, extra stories, headquarters, skirmishes. Remember, we also have like 6 DLC we have to play through.
Oh, there's this one as DLC.
This is the complete edition that comes with 6 DLCs.
All right.
Sir, First Lieutenant Claude Wallace reporting in.
Good work out there. Glad you're still in one piece.
You're a lot less cool than Valkyria 1's Federation officer.
Yeah.
We're just about to go over our next operation.
You're late. I'm sure
Minerva.
you know standard procedure is to report immediately after a mission.
She looks like a Minerva.
You spent like 30 seconds swallowing the misery over flowers. You're late.
You're late.
Minerva, you're reporting too?
That's lieutenant to you, Claude. Don't get smart with me just because we share rank. I've got seniority.
Sorry, Lieutenant Minerva Victor.
Well, let's get started. Minerva, give us a situation report.
Yes, sir.
I can't wait until, like, the story progresses and we do a thing and she opens up or something.
3 months have passed since we went to war. I won't sugarcoat it. They're steamrolling us.
How? I just mopped
Steamrolling you, maybe.
I just mopped the floor with, like, 4 of them and a tank.
By this point, a third of our territory is under Imperial control.
I guess, to
This
be
is
fair,
officially a crisis.
I doubt the other army generals could have, like, one of their shock troopers enter the Speed Force.
Yeah.
And just...
If it's that bad already, we won't even be able to sustain a war effort.
You're right. And the Empire's only gaining momentum. If this draws out much longer...
The Federation's finished. If we fall, that's it for Europa. Nobody else could stand against them.
Are we not the tiny... Are we, like, Britain?
Yeah. It's like, or you're like a tiny nation that just kind of got invaded just
The Empire
because
would
you were
take
there.
full control. It is
Be a
the fascist
fascist.
conquest
Not the
we will
fascists!
We can't let that happen. Europa's future depends on us.
Which brings us to now. The top brass finally got off their seats and sent us a plan. A counterattack that can turn the war around in one fell swoop, ready to be put into action.
Okay.
What are the orders?
We put all our force into one strike. Break through
Oh,
their
yeah, that
defenses and hit
definitely
them
won't
with
go
That's a
wrong.
good idea. We're being destroyed on all angles. We have a great idea. We'll put everything into one charge. Yeah.
Soldiers, supplies. We'll use all reserves we have to make a final push and capture one crucial enemy base.
I see no way this goes wrong.
And we lucky few of the 32nd Armored Ranger Battalion have been handpicked as the vanguard.
You've been handpicked as the meat shields, you mean?
Yeah,
Couldn't ask for a better mission, sir. Which enemy
you
base
really
are we
could
targeting?
though.
You really? We are gonna go for the base in their capital.
Think bigger. We take this base, and we take their will to fight.
That's not how this would ever go.
Yeah.
If you are actively losing, there is not a base you could take that would take their will to keep fighting.
But how could any one target mean that much to... Wait, you don't mean...
You always were a clever boy, Claude. I think you've got it. Our target is the Imperial capital of Schwarzgrad.
I was joking when I said the capital. I was joking when I said the capital. Northern Cross.
The year was 1935 EC. Two great powers vied to control the continent of Europa.
I see no way in which
In
this
the
goes wrong,
east,
Nick.
The sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, a dictatorship known as the Empire.
Autocratic
In
East
the West,
European
a network of
Imperial
loosely
Alliance.
allied democracies banded together to form the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral, Ragnite, for their
Where's
prosperity.
Berg, or wherever the
its
fuck
growing
we were at.
scarcity leading
I
inevitably
remember
to
this.
war.
I remember this video.
With its
Also-
overwhelming military might,
remember this video
the
from the
Empire
first game.
captured one nation after another. While the Federation struggled to maintain unity, every battle driving
Oh,
them
Gallia,
further
yeah,
back
Gallia.
against the
Gallia
wall.
Nonagris.
3 months.
Okay,
have
so we
passed.
are a
With
different. So they're
7/10 of
fighting
Europa
at their
fallen to the
own thing
Imperial
right
war
now.
machine.
So we're
The
just gonna
Federation
find
places all
out
its hope in
Super
its desperate
Saiyans exist.
counterattack. Operation Northern Cross. 6 million soldiers fought in this campaign. It claimed more lives than any other in the Second European War. Federation historians call it the Eastern Theater, but the Empire knows it as the War for the Motherland.
Forward, soldiers! This is the battle you've been training for! Operation Northern Cross begins now! We'll wipe those Imperials clear off the face of Europa! Our time has come! Forward to victory!
Countless soldiers fought and died on those fields, struggling to make their ideals
I
a
wonder
reality.
why.
Ordinary people thrust into extraordinary circumstances, fighting in the hopes that they would see a brighter future. What follows here is a record of those
Why does she
brave
have
warriors, a record of that battle against the dark.
Wait, why did like,
Based
both
on the
lady
diary
characters
of
have like
one
the little
Claude
like horn
Wallace,
things?
Why do they have
commander of the
horns? Please tell me that's
Federation's
just like
Galleon Squad E.
a headpiece and not just.
It is a headpiece. I'm pretty certain. It's just like why both?
Why both?